Australia's west coast is many things. It's expansive, it's unique. It's home to some of the country's most amazing attractions and experiences, and importantly for the journey we're about to embark on, Australia's west coast is also home of the road trip. Getting in the car and heading north by road is the best way to make the most of what this part of the world has to offer. And lucky for you, this 1,200 kilometre stretch known as the Coral Coast Highway is one of Australia's greatest scenic drives. Today we're setting off on the first leg of a trip up the west coast from Perth all the way to Exmouth. Expect endless views of the Indian Ocean, those unique landscapes that Australia is so famous for, quaint country towns and lots of interesting things to see and do along the way. Shall we? We're taking Indian Ocean Drive between here and our first stopover, a bite-sized 400 kilometres away in Geraldton. And there are so many hidden gems to discover. Like Grass Tree Valley, look for it on the eastern side of Indian Ocean Drive between Lucerne and Cervantes. It's a sight to behold. The coastal fishing town of Cervantes is just a stone's throw from the valley, and it's another great place to get out and stretch your legs. If you do feel like a walk, there are 23 art installations around the town that you can go and spot. But for me, it's this stunning coastline and the lobster fishing industry that really defines this place. There's plenty in Cervantes to justify more than just a wander. Take in the world-famous pinnacles. Or how about this? These rocks are alive. 2 k's southeast of Cervantes is Lake Vitas, one of only 5 thrombolite or living fossil sites in all of Western Australia, thought to become isolated from the sea about 4,800 years ago. This is a nice, easy attraction to access with the best examples of the stromatolites within about 300 metres of the boardwalk that goes right the way around the lake. And here's a fun fact, the Aboriginal elders of the area believe the stromatolites are in fact the eggs of the rainbow serpent. Imagine skydiving over this. That's just what you can do here in Jurien Bay, or for a slightly less adrenaline-fueled way to see the Indian Ocean, try snorkelling. North of Jurien Bay, look for a turn-off to Sandy Cape. You can swim, snorkel, fish and sandboard here. These kids look like they're having the time of their lives. Speaking of great swimming beaches, Dynamite Bay at Greenhead is ranked as one of Australia's best. Enclosed by natural sandbars, it's an especially safe, comfortable place to take a dip. Inland from here is wildflower country. Each year, the land around Lucerne National Park is blanketed by an array of different coloured native flowers. For us though, it's onward to Geraldton, and as the landscape changes around us, there are some really nice attractions to look out for along the way, and many of them are completely unique to the area. Like these leaning trees on the windswept Grenier Flats, a result of southerly winds buffering over time, they can only be found right here. Well, that's our first day of driving almost done. Now, just down the road from here is Ellendale Pool. It's a scenic waterhole surrounded by towering gum trees. It'd make a really nice stop for a big rest after a day on the road. But I have to be honest, the sun is setting and Geraldton is calling my name.